See all the films behind me? I'm an avid movie watcher. I'm also a filmmaker. I started when I was a little boy. Made my first movie when I was about 10 or 11 years old. Well, it really wasn't a movie. It was a game review. I did 2 of them, actually, back in 1991. One was on Mega Man 2, the Bubble Man stage, and also on Punch-Out! How to beat King Hippo. Why King Hippo? I'm not sure why. It was inspired by Video Power. Remember that show where ours was called That's Power? Pretty original, huh? I made it with my little brother. I think he was 5. Mostly I did the work and tried to poke him along to do some things. We recorded on big old VCR cameras and also recorded on audio cassettes. Unfortunately, they've been lost in time. All I have is the B footage of the video game footage. That's all I have left from it. But unfortunately, when I was younger, I destroyed a lot of my old footage. I got embarrassed when I was a teenager looking at myself as a little kid, so I destroyed a lot of my original short films. That's how come if you ever go to my website, www.sowrongfilms.com, I only have maybe a dozen films from 91 to 2000, because most of them have been destroyed, including The War of 1812 Part 2, the sequel to my, what I call popular War of 1812. I made a sequel to it, and I totally forgot about it for about 5 years until Matt Compton, Delina Coyle found it one day, played it, and I was so embarrassed. That night, I started destroying the footage. Only 5 minutes remained of a 15-minute film. It's the 10-year anniversary of the last season of It's So Wrong, and also the last summer we released the full season. It's So Wrong was my first TV production experiment. It was done originally in 2001. 2002, we released 3 episodes about an hour long. That wasn't the full season, that was only half of the season. In 2004, we released the entire first season. And also, in that summer 2004, we worked on brand new material for Volume 2, or the second season. We scrapped It's So Wrong in 2005 and only have 2 episodes for Volume 2. So this summer, I'm releasing the Lance and Arnold JP4 the musical trailer, something that's never been shown outside of a 1 VHS print, actually. Yes, we're talking old school VHS here. And we're also going to release a top 14 best moments from the show and a top 10 Lance and Arnold sayings and moments, 2 of our dominant characters. 10 years ago was a different age for independent filmmakers. I mean, this is time before YouTube, Vimeo, or hosting your videos on your own channel. I know it was done, but it really wasn't popular as it was now. It was a time of cable access. That was one way to get your work shown. I know when you think cable access, you think of informational government channels, but some shows were made for entertainment, and so was It So Wrong. It's crazy to think back to 2004, to think how we did the show sometimes. We didn't even worry about external mic or clean audio. We used onboard mics on the camera like I am right now, just to demonstrate. I've grown much as a filmmaker since then. I used field recorders, pro gear, but back then, yeah, I can imagine just doing something like this back in the day, you know? But that's how it was back in the show. We experimented a little bit, but you know, sometimes we got some good results, sometimes we didn't. But that's the fun about the show, and that's one thing that always has a place in my heart as the way I started as a filmmaker. My true start as a filmmaker, I should say. It opened my eyes to the world of film. Whoa, don't get dizzy. Hey, can you see me? Let's get that angle just right. That's how we did it back in the day at It's So Wrong. Sometimes we did the camera angles ourselves, or myself, I should say, and I just put myself. The LCD screen was very small. But we're gonna go old school right now, and back in the day, we didn't put them on DVDs. We didn't put it online. We exported to VHS. So I'm gonna watch one right now. Like I said, I'm going old school. Okay. It's hot as hell, but I gotta dust off the old VHS. Gotta blow in there, just like an NES cart. So get down, enjoy, and hope you have a wrongness month. We're celebrating It's So Wrong this whole summer.